Hello, hello, hello. Making a rock video. I was in a chat room. I laid out the entire thought process about a complete healthcare system reform. And if people don't listen to me, which, I doubt that they will listen to me because they're all pre-programmed with another program, then maybe when the programs that are being developed right now, probably Elon Musk will be the very first one that will be developing an AGI brain program. I don't know if you can make a program like this, or it probably requires a very, very large brain, okay, for that program. A brain program. So that is the breakthrough I'm waiting for now. And so once we have that and that is hooked up to the entire internet, then this AGI brain will recognize everything I have ever written as beneficial, as moving things forward, as real solutions. Okay. This sounds very, very, it probably sounds really like grandiose paranoia or something like this to other people. But that is how much conviction, that's how much power I have in knowing that this is the right path. Okay, I know that the healthcare system has completely failed in the United States. Completely. Okay. This is all sitting on the corporate agenda, what we have right now, and they take full advantage of you and of your health problems, and they make everything into a scandalous profit maximization. Everything that's going on. So everything I have written just for the last, I don't know, hour or two in the chat room, that will be seen by the sentient robots that will have an IQ of 3,000 or more. They will recognize this as a gem. They will see this as real solutions. And they will say, yes, right on. Those are the only ones that will, first of all, see it and then immediately say this is the right path to take. Okay. If Elon Musk could see my comments that I have made on the internet, he would agree with me. If Donald Trump saw my comments, he would agree with me. Anyone with a mega IQ would agree with my suggestions and my proposals for real solutions, for a real solution to complete medical system reform. Okay, that's what we need now at this point. Because everything is crumbling down. The Muslim agenda has a foothold in this country because of people's mental illness. Not just their own mental illness, the Muslims from overseas, and of course the immigrants, but also the people that grew up in the United States, not just the ones that come from a Muslim background. The mental illness is raging out of control in this country from people that have been here third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation, from every ethnic background. Okay, mental illness is raging out of control. It's just different forms of mental illness. That's all it is. Yeah. So it could be some highly sensitive person like myself ending up with severe depression, okay, which is a symptom of suffering from seeing horror in the world. It's a natural symptom from seeing the horror of suffering animals and humans. Okay, and that's not some kind of doomy, gloomy pathology that needs to be banned into a closet or something that needs to be labeled, and someone who can't be hired by a certain group. Well, someone with deep compassion like myself can never be hired by a real sinister profit orientation based corporation. They don't want people like me. They don't want someone who becomes depressed over seeing corruption and terrible suffering that it causes, because they're not going to be on their bandwagon. That's why. So everyone out there who suffers from this really the majority of humans being cruel and corrupt and crude, okay, well, it's not your fault, okay? That is not your fault. It's not your illness. It's not even an illness, okay? We call it loosely mental illness, okay? Mental illness covers a very wide range, a very wide spectrum, okay? And anyone out there who suffers from this incredible insanity of humans, anyone out there who is highly sensitive and suffers from this, they should not be blaming themselves, okay? Blame society, blame the majority of humans on this. And someone in the chat room yesterday said that that's wrong, that I am hard on the human species like this, that I am highly critical like that, and that I say that the majority are not on the level and they're brainwashed. It's the truth, okay? I say it because it's the truth. I'm not saying this to hurt someone's feelings or egos, okay? I say it because it's the truth. And I woke up with this thought that I think it is very important to stand up to the world and say, we don't have any time left for any more politeness or political correctness. There are people that are completely out of control in the world. There are people out there that have an unempowerment program running through their brain that are killing innocent people on the streets, okay, in a mass rage, okay? And then there are people like this guy David Simpson who wants to support that, who wants to, I wonder if he's sending money to Black Lives Matter. So people like this, they're giving their support and their money for innocent beings be slaughtered up on the streets, okay? I have absolutely no respect whatsoever for people who are supporting Biden-Harris, Black Lives Matter, and the Muslim agenda. Absolutely no respect for those people at all. I have to say it the way it is. Okay, this is the way it is. This is reality. This is fact. Okay, anyone who supports this violence is not clear in the head. Okay, they are run by a program that was put into them by the media, by the Muslim agenda, fake news, to jump on that bandwagon for social acceptance, to fit in, to whatever, find a partner in a bar and be regarded as cool or something. Okay, that is the propaganda they're running. Okay, and you fell for it, David Simpson. You fell for that. That's very sad. Okay, you think again about this. You think about this entire thing again. You contemplate over this. Okay, I have no patience for this kind of bullshit that is going on in the world. Absolutely no patience for it whatsoever. I see this with horror. I cry over it. I feel like shackled, and I can't even help. I see Paul reading me the news. I had a long conversation with him over this, that he can't do this anymore to me. I mean, I'm already getting enough of that stuff as I'm browsing through the internet and looking at seeing thumbnail videos recommended to me, and once in a while I will click on one and I take my chances. But at least I'm somewhat in control over what I put into my brain. When Paul tells me that the news, I just absolutely feel shackled and bombarded with fireworks. That's what it feels like to me, because I'm highly sensitive and I can't take it. Being shackled, hearing animals and people suffering, hearing absolute total crazy madness and in total insanity in this country, okay, and not being able to do anything about it, that's a real bad mental state to be in, okay. And that's why I make these videos, hoping it reaches someone, hoping that someone will understand, okay, hoping that I can reach also the people that are sitting on the fence or sitting somewhere undecided. I know that I'm probably not going to reach the Muslim agenda people. I'm not going to reach my brother or my parents, okay? But I hope that I can reach you with this. This is your world, okay? And it doesn't matter how unempowered you feel, or how lazy, or how bummed out, or on drugs, or depressed, or whatever. This is your world. Do something for this world. Do something. This is your chance now. Every one of you, okay, as it is for me, okay, to stand up in a video like this. Make a video. It doesn't matter if you get ridiculed. It doesn't matter if some hater comes and bullies you. It does not matter what some asshole douchebag thinks of my appearance. It doesn't matter. What matters is justice and love, and that we stand up for the animals who are losing their homes. The forests are on fires because of Black Lives Matter insane people. Okay? Stand up for justice. Stand up for the